20 Shocking Secrets Behind the Ten Commandments, 1956. It's one of Hollywood's grandest spectacles. But what if the most unbelievable miracles didn't happen on screen? From seas that parted in a warehouse to a director who kept shooting through a heart attack, this production was a magnet for accidents, myths, and movie magic. Keep watching, because number 1 changes how you read the entire film. Number 20. The most expensive movie of its day. In 1956 dollars, the budget hovered around $13 million, the biggest spend in Hollywood at the time. That money built towering temples, shipped gear into the Sinai, and dressed armies of extras in shimmering Technicolor. It looked extravagant on purpose. DeMille wanted every shot to feel like a painting, and to dare rivals to top him. Number 19. A box office juggernaut. Risk met reward. Tickets poured in, making it the year's top earner, and, adjusted for inflation, one of the all-time heavyweights. Lines wrapped around blocks for weeks. It wasn't going to a movie. It was a pilgrimage. Smart timing helped. The studio aimed releases and re-releases around Easter, turning annual viewings into a tradition. And DeMille himself appears in a solemn prologue, setting the tone like a master of ceremonies, welcoming you to a sacred pageant. Number 18. A 2-year march to the finish. From late 1954 through 1956, the team lived in the film. Sets rose and fell like cities, schedules stretched, effects were invented on the fly. The Red Sea alone took months of planning and testing. Equipment had to be custom-rigged to survive the desert. Even costumes were altered so actors wouldn't collapse in the heat. Every delay pushed the legend bigger. If it took this long, it had to be monumental, right? Number 17. DeMille, age 75. At the helm. Most people retire. Cecil B. DeMille made the biggest movie of his life. At 75, he ruled the set with a megaphone, a tailored suit, and an iron will. Extras swore they could feel his presence before they saw him. He'd already made a silent 10 Commandments in 1923. This time, he wanted to outdo his younger self. Number 16. He kept filming after a heart attack. Here's the part that sounds apocryphal, but veterans of the shoot swear by it. While staging a mountain sequence, DeMille suffered a heart attack. Doctors insisted on rest. DeMille insisted on finishing. He was back within days, directing massive setups with a physician discreetly nearby. The crew began calling him the General. Open loop. That relentless drive will explain a lot of the chaos you'll hear later. Number 15. The Red Sea was thickened water. No CGI, no computers, just ingenuity. Effects artists pumped gelatin-thick water through giant U-shaped tanks, filmed it crashing down, then ran the film backward. Layer in dust, fan-driven wind, and Charlton Heston's raised staff, and the impossible became inevitable. 6 months for a few minutes of screen time, and worth every sticky second. Number 14. Granite tablets as marketing. Long before viral trailers, Paramount worked with a civic group to place full-size stone monuments of the Ten Commandments in towns across America. Imagine walking past a 6-foot granite tablet in your local park, and then seeing the film that weekend. It reframed the movie not just as entertainment, but as a cultural moment. Some of those tablets ignited court fights decades later, proof the campaign burrowed into public life far beyond the box office. Told you it felt like a pilgrimage. Number 13. Baby Moses. Was a Heston that infant bobbing down the Nile? Charlton Heston's 3-month-old son. Casting him gave the prologue a startling authenticity and an emotional Easter egg for anyone who knew. He wouldn't get lines, thankfully, but he did get a screen credit in family lore forever. Number 12. Moses heard God in his own voice. Listen closely at the burning bush. The voice of God is subtly, eerily familiar. Because Heston recorded it himself, then engineers altered the sound to feel otherworldly. DeMille wanted the moment to play like an intimate revelation, God speaking in a way Moses would recognize. Later, when the commandments thunder from Sinai, a different bass voice takes over for maximum awe. Tiny choices, huge psychological impact. Number 11. Casting by sculpture. DeMille studied classical art while casting. When he saw Heston, he saw Michelangelo's Moses brought to life. The profile, the beard, the severity, he leaned into it, growing the hair, shaping the silhouette, so audiences would instantly accept Heston as a leader carved from legend. Number 10, Nefertiti's makeup sparked debate. Anne Baxter's Egyptian glamour, knife-sharp eyeliner, jewel-toned shadows, glossy lips, was inspired by ancient motifs and cranked to Hollywood 10. Some critics called it too sultry for scripture. DeMille called it character, temptation, and luxury personified. Whether you side with history or haute couture, her look became the film's visual signature. Number 9, The Watcher in the Dunes. Here's the campfire story. During a desert crowd scene, crew members spotted a lone figure in white robes standing on a far dune, motionless, watching. An assistant hiked out to move the extra and found no one there. Number 8, a city built, then vanished. They didn't fake Egypt. They raised it. Full-scale gateways, colossi, streets, an entire working capital in the sand. Thousands lived beside it for months, with kitchens, clinics, and workshops. When the shoot wrapped, the city was dismantled. On film, it survives as an impossible postcard from a place that existed only long enough to be immortal. Number 7, Real Animals, Real Mayhem. For the Exodus, DeMille wanted life. Messy, noisy life. So the production invited camels, goats, sheep, cattle, and chaos. Donkeys brayed through takes. A mule staged a sit-in mid-shot. Handlers sprinted after runaway goats as cameras rolled. Number 6, the burning bush trick. How do you burn a bush that never burns out? You film real flames separately, then layer them onto a prop with optical printing. Add colored light and drifting smoke. Keep the leaves untouched. Direct Heston to play awe, not fear. Number 5, a sandstorm turned dangerous. The stage Desert Gale wasn't just theatrical, it was hazardous. Wind machines blasted grit so fiercely that visibility crashed. In the chaos, a child extra's costume caught fire. A quick-thinking makeup artist ripped the dress away and saved her. Number 4, chariot stunts on the edge. Before green screens, danger was analog. Horses thundered, wheels splintered, and stuntmen took the hits. One chariot flipped on a tight corner, breaking ribs. The sequence stayed because it felt authentic, and because in the 1950s, stopping often wasn't an option. It's thrilling to watch, sobering to know. Number 3, Death's Face. Hidden in the plague. The angel of death arrives as a creeping vapor. Look closer. Effects artists composited a human skull shape into that drifting mist, barely there, just enough for your brain to register dread. Most viewers never consciously see it. Almost everyone feels it. That's DeMille's philosophy in a frame. Myth made tactile. Number 2, the cobra that didn't take direction. For staff-to-serpent shots, a live cobra cameoed. It also escaped. Imagine a soundstage erupting as a venomous snake slides under lights and cables. After a frantic roundup, the team retired the reptile and relied on rubber doubles and editing sleight of hand. Watch the scene again, knowing this, and try not to picture the crew holding their breath. Number 1, when Hollywood rewrote scripture. Here's the twist that reframes everything. The movie's most gripping human drama, the triangle between Moses, Nefertiti, and Ramesses, was engineered for cinema. So were character fusions and amplified rivalries. DeMille wasn't making a museum piece. He was crafting a moral spectacle. He used mythic imagery, operatic emotion, and bold invention to deliver a story that felt spiritually true, even when it wasn't textually exact. Once you see that, you'll notice how every liberty aims to make the lesson larger than life for 1956 audiences. And for us, decades later. Rewatch the film with these secrets in your back pocket, and the experience changes. The tablets on courthouse lawns, the city that vanished, a sea made of syrup and bravado. Suddenly, the miracle isn't only on Mount Sinai. It's in the warehouses, deserts, and mines that bent reality into legend. Which secret grabbed you most, and what did we miss that's hiding in plain sight? And if you want a part 2, wait till you hear what almost happened with the golden calf scene, and the quiet symbolism hiding in Nefertiti's eyeliner, Moses' echoed voice, and the skull you were never meant to notice. Consider this your treasure map. For the next time those tablets hit the screen,